Okay, welcome back, and let's see what happens with the Battle of South Branch Bridge. This is Grand Tactician, the Civil War. It's a relatively new game. It is available on Steam. I did jump in on this on a sale, but I've been keeping my eye on it for some time, and I'm really enjoying this one because it's far more complex. It's more than just like with Ultimate General Civil War, it's more than just about the battles. You have control, whether you choose to or not, actually, you have control over your nation's economy, what weapons you build, what policies you enact, even like perks, if you will, that you start off with. But then, of course, there is the actual battles that one might fight too. So let's get back into the Battle of South Branch Bridge and see what happens with Thomas J. Stonewall Jackson's Shenandoah Army of the Shenandoah. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these skirmishers back. Let's run them back. And if you guys would get up on here instead of stopping every 5 minutes to shoot and then clearing your orders, that would be super. Mm-hmm. He's bringing his cavalry up into a really bad spot. Now I did manage to get some units over on the flank here. Hopefully it'll prove to be an effective maneuver. I got Bonham's division over here. And boy, they're flanking them pretty hard. And this is why I like to have, I really like the idea of just a strictly Jaeger division. I call them Jaeger divisions. You can call them sharpshooters or snipers, whatever you want to call them. But the big idea with it is that it gives you a force of, I guess, if you will, highly trained guys, really accurate, longer ranged weapons that are good at moving around the field and causing havoc from the flanks, much like you see here. It's really distressing the Union left flank. And there those guys are coming in good. That's what I wanted them to do. Alright, so let's start moving Maxie Gregg's guys down in a single line if we can. Get them down there at the double quick. Alright, and now our artillery can finally join in on the engagement here. I'm going to go ahead and set him to attack them. And if you guys could move any faster, that would be superb. Alright. So we are pushing on down on them. Go ahead and recall those skirmishers. And if you guys could run, that would be excellent. Alright, we get a couple of brigades over here. I hope they hold. Greg, I need you to get down here sooner rather than later, man. I'm going to go ahead and set my Napoleons to counter battery fire. Can you guys move faster? Get in there. Get in there. Get on in there. Hi, baby. Excuse me for the minor interruption. She's so very supportive. Yeah, I think organizing your artillery into batteries seems to work a whole lot better than just having them attached to the infantry divisions. So maybe the army reform is a good way to go. And you'll notice that the Springfield muskets, they really don't get good enough range for what we're trying to do here. I'm going to push these Fayettevilles up. If they'll move up. Because the more death, destruction, and mayhem they cause from over there. There we go. There we go. Good boys. Good boys. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, no, I can't. Not until they're out of there. There we go. That's who I wanted. Alright, let's detach some skirmishers off of these two brigades. And this is Armistead's detachment. I'm going to send you at them. I'm going to send you at them. Yeah, bumping your unit's range capabilities is I can't stress it enough. Wow, did they already? Wow, they did. Pemberton was wounded. Whoops. It's one of the tough things. We're suffering some casualties here. Our Mississippis are kind of getting a little raked through the coals just a little bit. But as you can see, it's kind of actually paying off just a little bit. I'm going to send those skirmishers down there, and I'm going to collapse these guys onto his skirmishers. Sometimes you need to be aggressive. Sometimes you have to be aggressive. Yeah, we don't have great artillery, and it looks like our other artillery brigade has, well, they're falling back. Pull the skirmishers. We need those guys back in the fight, like the actual fight. on up there, boys. Go ahead and charge in on them. Let's do it. Skirmishers have really bad melee. Bring you up here, fill that gap. Pull your skirmishers. Okay. It's understandable. Where's Jeb? Okay, set you guys back to long range. Okay. We're advancing right along, boys. We are advancing right on along. And we're also out of ammunition. Come on, Jeb. Going up there and chase him out of here. I don't need you on the roads right now, man. Go. Let's not neglect the commander. Keep commanders up with your boys. Never mind that. Never mind that. Perhaps I've pushed too hard. He's got 2,400 men down there. Wish my counter battery fire was half as good as his. They're unstable. Okay, can we bring you guys up here? Yes? Okay. Like I said, don't make no sense that laying down in an open field is going to give better cover. You'd think it would make them more vulnerable. And especially that, laying down right there. Where can we bring old Jib? And the fact that he just keeps sending guys over here. I don't know if that was a bad idea or not. It might have been a bad idea. We broke them out of there, though. Now where are they running off to? Maybe it wasn't the best of ideas. Could have been a little bit of a mistake. Speaking of mistakes and whatnot, though, we have artillery reinforcements were supposed to be coming in. These guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and detach a group. Let's get Jeb's cavalry in on that. And there again, our orders are a little weird. Oh, I know why. It's because he's out of range. Yep, that's that. Withers, you've reformed. Not there. Not there either. There we go. Reynolds, looks like Reynolds is going to break off the oh shit, they're exhausted. It's not going to be good, I don't think. Nope, they broke them. Jeb's breaking out of the battlefield. He's completely broke. See if we can't salvage this unit. Nope, they're gonna break. Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas. Man, we need more ammunition. It's 8 o'clock. Look, he's laying down in an open grass field. How is this protecting him in any way? It don't make no sense. These guys lost 69 men and broke. No, wait. Okay, they lost 300 men and broke. He's lost 1,000 men, and he hasn't gone anywhere. Alright, see if we can't hold it together until tomorrow. Ouch. Alright, let's push this through until the next day. I joined the battle a little bit too quickly. I didn't wrap him well enough. Ugh. Now he's out in the open, no protection, and he's taking fire from all sides. He ain't lost that many men. And he's got no artillery left. Alright, the enemy is retreating. It's a little costly, a little bit more costly than I would have liked. It's actually a lot more costly than I would have liked. Darn it, I want to reform your artillery right here. Colquitt's detachment. I'm going to put you boys right up here. Here we go. All right, let's move. Whew. Well fought, boys. Well fought. Like I said, though, a lot a bit more costly than I liked it to be. Let's go ahead and set some boys out. Withers. McClaws. Okay. Whew. So 55,000 to 5,500 to 3,400, almost 3,500. We lost 7 of our guns. They lost all of theirs. And Jeb, well, Jeb did what Jeb could. I reckon that makes up for Jackson's earlier defeat. Not by much, but it makes up for his earlier defeat. And our reinforcements never did show up. So, anyway, we captured a good bit of their ordnance. Officer loss. Yeah, Pemberton got wounded. I think he got wounded anyway. Yeah, Pemberton was wounded. All right. So captured a good bit of enemy ordnance, which is always nice. Now let's see if yeah, none of those were Springfields. I wasn't really getting my hopes up on that. But we did capture some Springfield muskets, so there is that bright side of it. And I think we captured some of their artillery, which not sure. I always do that. Under Huger. Pemberton's wounded, so let's go ahead and replace Pemberton. Artillery command. Really? We can't put anybody in there? Alright, I guess we're going to go with Ramsur for now. Ruggles, it looks like, bore the brunt. Jones, on the other hand, how did Jones do? 289 casualties, inflicting 580. It's not terrible. So we got that. Hampton's division. And of course, this ambulance corps deal here is just only going to go up from there. So let's bring TJ. We'll bring you on back over here. Okay, Hampton, you're there. The engineer corps is there, and they're working on that supply depot, which it's going to be ready in 15 days. What do we want to give TJ? Yeah, they got two of them stacked up real quick, didn't they? I do like this expert scouts because it allows your cavalry to function separate uh, from the main group when it gets maxed out. So let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and put expert scouts on this one because these guys are kind of frontline troops anyway. They're gonna be right up there in the thick of it. These guys, I'm gonna go ahead and give engineers and mechanics as well. That way, anything we build will be built much quicker. And he's got 16,000 men over there. How did Armistead's guys do? Suffered 132, inflicted 558. And McCulloch, I think McCulloch had those Fayetteville's. They suffered 105 casualties and inflicted 747. So you can see that extra, what is it, 250-yard range? 150-yard range, rather. 350. Nope. It's another two. It's twice the range of the Springfield muskets. You can see where that really. Huh. Okay, I kind of see where that comes in now. So McCulloch's guys got promoted. Now they're inexperienced. And that actually does have a big part to play later with leadership and stuff. So more on that later. What are our projects that are coming up now? And there's the Springfield Rifles again. I could go ahead and shell out for that, but I don't think I'm going to. What am I researching for policies? I think I'm on the military too. 22 days. My finances, diplomacy is still really low, so maybe. Let's see about going up to 3 million on the diplomacy. There we go. And that'll allow us to go ahead and invest more into diplomatic projects. Diplomatic projects, I mean, you can get imports. They're kind of pricey. They're rather pricey. The first one I tend to like to do is trade deals. Because trade deals just increase profits from foreign trade deals. So the more you produce and the more you import, export, the more that is going to do that. Now here's our front lines. Oh, how are these guys? These guys are about ready for another push, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and run these guys up into Cleveland and do a little bit of raiding. And the Army of Michigan, oh boy. Well, there's 6,000 of them for now. So yeah, let's run her up in there. We're gonna mess with his manufactory a little bit more. Army of the Tennessee, and he's got 23,000 men up there. I've got on my way to 18,000 though, so I think they're gonna be okay. 19,000 men, and they're on their way to 20. I'm going to go ahead and put the siege train on here, I think. Or should I go with miners and sappers? Siege assault efficiency is 25%, but this just allows better siege. We'll hold off on that. So in the Army of the Shenandoah, we're going to go ahead and get those wounded fixed up. I should have a hospital over here somewhere. Maybe I don't. Oh, well. Darn. Okay, well, that will be easily remedied then. Let's go ahead and put a hospital in over here. I'm going to put it down at Winchester. Winchester seems to be a little bit better defended. Or should I just go ahead and put it right up there in Harper's Ferry? Let's put it up here at Harper's Ferry. That's mine for now, but when he takes Frederick back, that's probably going to shift back over to his area of influence. Okay. And the Army of the Shenandoah, they're going to go ahead and level up their flying column. I like that one because it gives them more supplies and it gives better movement speed. Now for that last perk. So they're going over to Grafton, Virginia. And these guys are just going to go do what they do. Run right on through there, burn his stuff up. Oh, huh. Let's put partisan brigades on him. That way he levels that up while he goes and does it. Now, he might try a push. He's got about 35,000 men there. All right. Now, TJ's tucked back in over here. And because of the hospital mortality rate is being reduced by 120%, so if I'm reading that right, nobody's going to die from their wounds. And chance of recovery is at 60%. So there is that. And this is something I wish you could kind of undo. Is there a way to reduce that? Can we? Oh, that's a hospital level 2, so even better. These guys are just going to recover even more so. Okay, Army of the Shenandoah. Holmes is in, good. So let's go ahead and look at reinforcing some more guys into Gregg here. Where do I want to pull from? Got 2,000 troops we could recruit from Maryland. North Carolina, I know North Carolina and South Carolina. So let's pull from South Carolina here. Okay. And these are 24-month troops. Let's go ahead and pull some of them. And do I want to stick with? I kind of like giving them guys from their own states. He's got good leadership, decent leadership anyway, and decent enough administration. So let's go ahead and put Butler, or do I want to go with Gladden? Gladden's a veteran. That's always nice to have too. So let's put Gladden in charge down there. Gregg, McCulloch, Bonham. They've got Napoleons, but my problem is I got no Napoleons in stock. 12-pound field guns. They're not as good. Let's see here. Napoleons, howitzers, and more howitzers. Now there's an idea though. I'd go ahead and try to merge some units. Alright, why don't I take Ramseur, merge him with Huger. Okay, Ramseur, I'm going to switch you back to, actually I'm going to put you over to 12-pound field guns. No, Let's go with the 6-pounders. And then I'll pull a new artillery unit. Let's pull these guys out of Maryland. Yeah. Maryland Artillery Battery. Breckenridge. Let's look for more artillery commanders. James J. Archer out of Maryland. He'll be good for it, I think. And they're going to take 17 days. Good, good. They'll be there quickly. And then Potomac, I'm going to go ahead and pull some more artillery out of Maryland as well for the Army of the Potomac. Wow. James Deering. What's his name? Well, we could do Jones. Yeah, let's assign Jones there. Why not? 20 days, 7 more days, and Anderson shows up. All right. Now, where are we at on time? We got a little bit of time left. Okay. Projects. Assignable projects. Could do artillery reform, but I don't know that I'm ready for that yet. We've kind of already got it reformed as well. We're going through Pittsburgh and torch some more of his buildings. And we're going to run right on up into Cleveland and start burning down some of his industry up there in Cleveland. All right. What do we want to go ahead and do for a perk here? I do like the cartographers because it increases intelligence and movement speed, which is very nice. Land torpedoes are going to slow guys down. Pontoon train. Better movement speed across rivers. Level up by crossing small rivers. I'm not sure about that one. Field telegraph might be real nice. But I don't know about forced marches. Or again, the expert scouts isn't a bad idea. It allows cavalry to, but I think cartographers because it's going to be movement speed. So let's go ahead and put cartographers on here. Movement speed and intelligence. It's real nice. It'll help a lot. And their readiness is down, so I can't level that up just yet. Now Magruder. Jeb's been defamed, but I think I'll leave him alone for now. So let's go ahead and back to speed. He's got 16,000 men in the Department of Pennsylvania. And TJ, they're not going to be ready to go just yet. That could be a problem. So I think what I'm going to do... No, not the Engineer Corps. Hampton's division. Hampton, I'm going to send you on up into Cumberland real quick. Okay. And that does remind me, actually, do I want to go ahead and add some more men to Magruder's group? Let's go ahead. Is there a better commander? How about Kirby Smith? He's no longer defamed. Pendleton is an artilleryman. McIntosh, Pierce. Let's go with Kirby Smith. Go ahead and pull some guys. West Virginia. Yeah, we'll pull some men out of West Virginia. Now, here's something I flat out do not understand. You pull guys from West Virginia, and they're over there in West Virginia, Harper's Ferry, right? And we'll go ahead and recruit them. And they take 47 days. It doesn't make sense to me. Makes no sense to me. So anyway, let's see. Who can we get? Alexander. Edward Johnson. We'll go ahead with Junius Daniel here. And then West Virginia. Not enough men left in Virginia. North Carolina, maybe. Missouri, Mississippi. We'll pull some boys from Mississippi as well. Chalmers. Let's put Chalmers in charge of that group. And then the artillery, we'll leave the artillery alone for now. We need more artillery in Hampton's division. So that's 12,000 men in Hampton's division. All right. He's just got 600 men there. Okay. Department of Pennsylvania, the Army of Pennsylvania. All right. Okay, they coming. Okay, time to pull you out of there. And he's got 23,000 men. All right, let's see about taking Washington. Supply depot is going to be ready in 3 days. How are they doing? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and set up an assault. And that might be it for today. Yeah, that'll be it for today, I think. So we'll get set here, and then, well, I guess you'll have to wait until next time to see what happens with the Battle of Washington. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't leave off on these cliffhangers. And I don't know. Maybe I ought to go ahead and get involved on Twitch, and then I can just kind of cut down the videos to more concise segments. But then again, this to me is a little bit more, I don't know, it's a little bit more honest maybe. And I don't know that it's dishonest the other way, but it's just, yeah. Anyway, scouts report the enemy is near Washington District of Columbia and his army is to prepare for battle. We're facing Army of Shenandoah under command of William H. Keim. The strength is some 22,000 men and 18 guns. The enemy army is green, and the morale is reported to be confident. Oh, good. This is their first battle. Supply situation for both armies is outstanding. Okay. So, where to deploy? Do I want to try something cute again and come around as north end or come around as south end? Now, there is something to be said for this type of an engagement. What I could do here is I could use my my cavalry under Robertson and ride the roads here and hijack these 2 supply points before the day ends. Now, what that's going to do for their army movement, don't know. It's been a little while since I've done that, but let me go ahead and get my armies situated here. We're just gonna go over here, over here, over here, and Pelham. Pelham, I'm gonna go ahead and deploy your artillery right there. Robertson. There again. Robertson, I'm going to put you right there with your Maynard carbines. And Lee, we'll just stick you right there. That way you kind of got control over all of your troops. All right, and the engineering points are sort of irrelevant. But what I'm going to go ahead and try to do, and maybe next time you'll see this play out, is I'll take Robertson and I'll just run him right along these roads and then cut across here and then cut across up to that. We'll see how it plays out, but at least that's my thoughts on it for now. All right, so Battle of Washington will commence next time. So, dudes and dudettes, as always, thanks for stopping by. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and I'll catch you next time. Till then, peace out. Well, now that's a that's a little bit of an inappropriate phrase for given that we're playing a war game here. Anyway, till next time, we'll see you.